G'day all. This is a rather interesting computer. Pentium 75 it is. There's a CPU there. No fans, so it's passively cooled. No case fans or anything. It does have vents on the back and side of the case. Olivetti brand this thing is, Olivetti PCS P/75N model number, I think. Trident. The thing that fascinated me about this computer was the fact that it had onboard video. Trident TGUI 9680, and then two video RAM chips there, and sockets for two more for memory expansion. So something I've never seen before. Onboard, sockets for video memory on a main board. But yeah, there's always a first for everything, I suppose. Yeah. BIOS there, AMI or American Megatrends BIOS. BIOS setup is really weird in this computer, but show that later. That's a PCI and ISA riser card. So three PCI and 3 ISA slots for expansion cards or anything we put in there. Sound card connects to that odd line of pin headers. It's fairly proprietary, non-standard. Got VGA there, parallel to serial, and the thing that fascinated me was it's got PS2, and while every other computer had the every other computer from the time had the old whatever it was, five pin AT style connector. Speaking of AT, the power supply in this is AT. It's got the usual 240 volt switch on the front of the case. SIS chipset. 85C503. RAM is ADO. 8, 4 and 4, so 8 and 8 is 16, 4 and 4 is 8, and 8 and 16 makes 24, so 24 megabytes of memory in total. I do have 64 megabytes of ADO and 2 sticks, so I could definitely swap that out for these two and get 80 megabytes of RAM in this. Not even needs it, but hard drive is a Connor Peripherals CFS635A, Seagate Medalist 3221 drive there. This is the drive that came with the machine, but it's not the happiest. So I'm doing tests and stuff on it with this hard drive as the boot drive. Although I have reconfigured it as that's the boot drive now. So ran a surface scan on ScanDisk, and it did pick up some errors and it fixed it. So now I can boot into the operating system. So it did the first time, then that was it. And after the surface scan, it boots in every time now. So yeah, CD drive, floppy drive. The hard drive is not mounted in, it is mounted in upside down, but that was how this drive was mounted in when I first got to the machine. So this drive doesn't seem to be, this drive is very fussy about orientation. So yeah, as I said before, this Connor Peripherals and Seagate had some collaboration. Because it's a Seagate model looks entirely identical to this, except it just has the Seagate name on it. Yeah, it was interesting. But this Seagate here is fairly reliable, so I backed everything from that hard drive to that hard drive. Not saying that the Connor Peripherals is unreliable, I'm just saying that hard drive is unreliable, and it's, yeah, doesn't seem the happiest. So even ScanDisk warned me that the hard drive could be failing. And I think it also has provisions for Ethernet. Says Ethernet on the outer case, but the place on the mainboard for Ethernet's not populated, so there's nothing there. Not that it even matters, because you can't really do much with Ethernet on Windows 95, but Windows 95 is what's running, but yeah. I was initially expecting it to be something older, but nope, it's running Windows 95. So yeah, might as well turn it on. It's that hard drive. BIOS setup, Resident Technologies. The pink screen is not the computer, it's the VGA called it's dodgy, so. But this does support a mouse. I've got a mouse here. Yeah, it does support mouse, which is something I haven't seen in older BIOSes before. Burned Windows 95. Don't think there's a whole lot I can do about the picture. Oh, there we go. Dodgy, but there we go. Mozart 386. It doesn't like me. It doesn't like me for removing the sound card. Hard drive seems happy, fairly happy. Yeah, so evidently the previous owner of this didn't wipe the hard drive, and it's got had a check to see if there was anything on there, and there is, I think, stuff in the documents folder, but it's kind of the problem. If you don't format your hard drive before chucking your computer out, someone else is going to get hold of this information and get hold of your information or the older files on the computer. So if you're getting rid of your computer, then just remember to wipe the hard drive, or at least just delete. Yeah, just wipe the hard drive, or destroy it somehow. So yeah. Anywho, that's about it for this. It's got a few old games. Tried launching some of those, but they require CDs, which I don't have. So yeah. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that that video. I hope you enjoyed this. Have given this thing quite a bit of a clean out because it was very, very, very dirty when I got to it. Had soil all over it. I think it'd been sitting outside on a soil ground, so it was fairly mucky when I got to it, but given it a bit of a clean up, and looks pretty nice now. Still a bit of white gunk on that port, but clean off later. I'll do another video when this whole machine is all in one piece. So thank you for watching.